What's up, everyone? Welcome back to After the Storm and back to the NHL 2005 Dynasty Mode series. Episode 22, I believe we are on now. And we have a matchup against the Chicago Blackhawks. We are coming off two consecutive losses, one to Nashville in a game that Thomas Vokoun was not supposed to start, but he ended up being in the net. He played really well in that game. Honestly, he was perfect. A shutout, a 2-0 loss for us. The San Jose game, though, was a big one. We played very well. We were up 4-1 in the second and just frittered away a lead. Yeah, not great. So after last episode, we made some trades. Or we made a trade, I should say, and we did some line adjusting. So we're going to go back to some old lines that we've seen so far, but we're really just adjusting everything to try and get new chemistry working. I know I even slapped on some upgrades to hopefully help out the team here. But yeah, let's hope that this translates to a win here against the Chicago Blackhawks, who we'll preview. Blackhawks are struggling, 29th in the NHL, dead last in the Western Conference, 5th in their division. On the other side, we're sitting midway or about middle of the league standings, just outside of the playoffs. We should definitely be a bit better than we have been so far, and that's hopefully what we'll do. We'll try to tail this off. Our goals for and goals against are very similar. We're not going to take a look at that special teams, but in the net, we have Jocelyn Thibault on the other side, who is a considerably weaker goaltender than David Abisher, even with him getting the boost from being at home. So hopefully this translates to a good game for us here. Let's get this win against a weaker Chicago team. Get back in the win column. That'll do it for the preview portion, guys. Let's get into the game against the Chicago Blackhawks. There is Marusz Cherkasky, a brand new acquisition for this Colorado Avalanche team, acquired in a 6-player deal between the Avalanche and the Islanders. His debut is up next. We'll take you to the anthems and then puck drop right after. Puck about to be dropped here. Some line shuffling for head coach Joel Quenneville and his Avalanche squad. A reunited top line of Hayduk, Sakic, and Tanguay. Let's kick off this night. Surrey and Foote together now instead of Surrey and Blake. And there is Surrey himself. Hayduk down low. Backhander right on. Thibault made the save. Back in front, centering pass didn't get through. Sakic back the other way. Check there by Berard. Berard will bring the puck back up. Tanguay, that's Surrey, with a nice hit on Berard to separate him from the puck and start it back the other way. Sakic dumped over, and Blackhawks will lead the charge out. Ironison finds Tanguay with that pass, unintended target with that one. There's Tanguay, shot off the side of the net, and Berard will bring it out. Berard finds Fleury. Fleury hit by Blake. That's this newly formed second line of Forsberg, Yager, and Solani out. In front, Solani can't get the shot away. There he will. And a great stop by Thibault. Pass there, Popst. Back down to Ruutu, scores! Tuomo Ruutu. A quick start for the Blackhawks here. Nice backhand pass on a second chance that Popst had after the original pass didn't get through. And same old story for the Avalanche, an early deficit to try and draw back from. It's the third line, Bure, Svatos, Nikolitin, newly formed, come out. Dumped in by Nikolitin. to get it is McCarthy. McCarthy finds Kyle Calder on the other side. Calder into the zone now. Dumped over. Braddock Martinek there. New face of this team in that trade with Cherkowski. There's Bure. Bure's shot, a sprawling Thibault manages to make a big save there on Pavel Bure. Pass there. McLean turns, fires wide of the net. Penalty upcoming to the Blackhawks as Abisher will take off to the bench. Quint will touch it up. And we've got a hooking call on Travis Mullen. Draw to the right of Thibault. Sakic on the draw. Wins it. Look back for Blake. Couldn't get him. Blake back to retrieve. Finds Solani, who will find Sakic. Sakic there. Solani back in front. Sakic. Nice shot. Big save by Thibault, who's been good to start this one. Solani with a nice physical play to keep the puck in. Turns it back over to Yakubov, though. Arneson to Yakubov. Shot. Easy wrister. Abisher steers it aside. And Sakic offside at the line with Solani as we take a look at the lines here. Cherkowski, Hamilton, and Moore, a newly formed fourth line. There's Martinek sliding in at third pairing D. Yager with the puck there. Forsberg will then retrieve it. Spins off, still looking for the puck. He's got it. Back in front to Hayduk. Second chance, scores. Milan Hayduk on the power play, and the Avalanche have tied it up. Pass there, two whacks at it. No defender for the Blackhawks. That is around the net. Give time and space like that to Milan Hayduk, and he's going to bury that 9 times out of 10. There's Nikolitin coming off right the draw, gets that shot away, and Thibault will make the save. Robida with the puck, loses at the line, and Svatos, the speedy Slovakian winger, will start back out with it. Svatos. The Blackhawks charge into the zone. A big hit there by Ossi Vonen. Svatos there finds Nikolitin. Bure on his wing, but it's turned over at the line. Vorobiev finds Bell. Bell there stops up, looks for a trailer. Slap shot blocked on the way through, but Vorobiev is the first one to that puck, and he buries it behind David Abisher. A 2-1 lead is restored for the Chicago Blackhawks. Sakic on the face-off. It's another lead that the Avalanche need to deal with. Here's Fleury. Fleury there. Pinched up against the boards. Puck is through. There's Sakic. His shot blocked by Berard. Arneson will start back the other way for Chicago. Back in front. Daze turned it over just before he could get a shot. Tanguay will bring it back the other way. Alex Tanguay finds Sakic. Sakic tried to get the shot off. He couldn't. Foot played it down to him, and he whiffed on the puck. So we are in the final minute. Here's Arneson. Back to Vandermeer at the point. A pass across. Fleury was against the momentum, and that'll do it for the first period. Chicago scores twice and lead 2-1 heading into the first intermission. We'll be back with the second. Another poor start to a game for the Colorado Avalanche. Sees them down 2-1 as we enter the second period. Ruutu is going to win that draw to open up the second period here against Peter Forsberg, and now he'll have it. He's got a goal tonight already. This line of Ruutu and Vorobiev, and there's Vorobiev again. The Blackhawks lead 3-1.
Chicago goal, scored by number 54, Pavel Vorobiev.
Off the draw. The Avalanche look to climb back into this one. Oh, there's a chance there. Sakic had a whack at the rebound off the Hayduk chance. Daze in front. Shot stopped by Abisher. Rough games continue for the Colorado Avalanche here. 3-1 early in the second. Robiev there. He's got 2 in the game. There's Robidoff on the point. Slap shot. Tipped by Bell on the way through, but a good stop by, or might have hit the side of the net actually on Abisher there, but Solani in front. Shot stopped by Thibault. Back the other way it comes. Ruutu. Checked by Yager. Loses the puck, and Forsberg will start back the other way. Forsberg in. Chance. Knocked over. Couldn't get the shot away. Back in comes Chicago. Ruutu a shot. Looking for his second of the game. Yager will bring it back with Solani. Solani there. Checked. A penalty upcoming against the Chicago Blackhawks. So the Stefan Robidas is going to go off. The Avalanche once again have a chance to get themselves back into this game. Sakic on the draw. Wins it against Yakubov. There's Blake at the point. Blake looks for a pass. Finds Solani. Scores. Timo Solani on the power play. The Avs cut the lead to 1 again. Solani's third of the season. A nice pass. Saucer pass over a stick by Blake. And that one finds its way through the 5-hole of Jocelyn Thibault. Resetting for the draw now. Sakic will win it. He goes right forward with it. Gets hit. Knocked off the puck. Berard claims that loose one and finds Eric Daze. Daze. Corner is Arneson. Gets pinned up by Sakic. And here comes Sheldon Surrey. Surrey back up the ice. Surrey still with it. Still with the puck. Turns, fires. Oh, the rebound almost got through. And might have had a chance there. But here comes Arneson back for the Hawks. Back in front, Daze shot stopped by Abisher. A big one there. Hayduk. There. Hit by Berard. There's Sakic, a chance right there. Stopped by Thibault. Fleury. Stood up by Surrey, who will turn the puck over and bring it back for the Avalanche. Looking to tie the game. There's Tanguay, a nice chance. Thibault turns it aside, and Fleury will come up the left wing. Bumped off by Blake. Fleury having some trouble keeping the puck in the zone. Lyles there, hit. There's Yager, down low, finds, almost found, I should say, Peter Forsberg right in front. That might have been an easy goal. Thibault was there to get that puck. Up and down. Big shot there, stopped. I think that was Robiev looking for his hat trick. Solani with the puck, spins off, gets checked on the glass. Robidoux will start it back the other way. Took the penalty here in the second period that led to the second goal for the Avalanche. Here's Ruutu back in front. Oh, a nice pass there, but doesn't get through. The Avalanche start back the other way. Solani bumped there. Still working for the puck. Popst will retrieve it though. Finds Ruutu, who moves it over to Bell. Bell checked by Surrey.
1 minute left in the second period.
Hayduk. Moved off the puck. And that'll do it for the second period. Teams trade goals, one each. But the Chicago Blackhawks will go to the third period with a 3-2 lead. We'll be back with the third momentarily. Third period underway here in Colorado. A game that I think the Avalanche would admit that they were looking to be leading heading into the third at the very least. A game they are in for sure. They're not out of this one just yet. Abisher, that save percentage continues to drop. And a very tough go for him as of late. Sakic will win that draw. Surrey gets it. Nearly bobbled, but puck will come back the other way. Tanguay tried to pass it through. Vandermeer was there, though, to intercept it. Daze there. 2 chances. Good whacks. But Abisher, rather, here to make the saves. Take a look at these 2 saves. Nice stick save, and then the second one into the glove off of Daze. It's the kind of stuff we expect from David Abisher. 18 minutes to go. The Avalanche looking to get back into this one. Back in front, scores Mark Bell on a nice feed from Pavel Vorobiev. And the Blackhawks make it a 4-2 lead. Off the draw now is this lead bigger, and Avalanche will have to dig deep to get through this one. All the talent that you look at on paper, and it just has not been translating well to open up this season for the Avalanche. There's Forsberg in front. Solani shots. Stopped by Tebow. Back the other way. Blake finds Yager. Yager will enter the zone. He gets knocked over. Back in front, McLean. There's Calder. Big stop by Abisher, and he'll hold. Sakic will win that draw, and the puck will come back the other way. Hayduk. Hayduk still with it, turns it over to Vandermeer. Pinned up against the boards. Foot will retrieve the puck. Surrey plays it down. That's going to be an icing as Berard touches puck up. For 2 off the draw, wins it there. The pass blue line to blue line. Not great, but back in the zone they come. There's Rutu finding his way through. Felician. Shot. Stopped by Tebow. Bell will come back. Bell's got the 4th goal in this game. Stretch that lead to 4-2. Bure into the zone. Finds Svatos. Svatos over. Shot won't get through. There's Nikolitin got a chance, and another chance by Svatos. Bure with a lot of points early on in this season. Bumped down to that 3rd line. That's almost an extra scoring line on this team that they are needing to come through and add points when they're matched up defensively against weaker opponents. Jocelyn Tebow, good so far tonight, made some key saves against the Avalanche. Sakic wants to draw, wins it, plays it to Hayduk, down low to Sakic, back to Hayduk. There's Sakic in front, walked out, got a shot, big save Tebow. Pass down, Arneson beats the icing call out. Hayduk with it, he'll try to turn it back up ice. Hayduk trying to get around his man. There he's got around Berard. The pass through didn't get to Sakic cleanly. Vandermeer brought it back out. Arneson will dump it around the boards. Surrey finds Hayduk. Hayduk knocked over by Berard. As we get into the final minutes of the 3rd, a big end to this game needed for the Avalanche to be in this one. Maybe get a win, maybe tie it up. Hayduk coming back. Hit there by Vandermeer. Surrey back to retrieve the puck. Plays it up to Hayduk. Gets hit again. Tried that play about 2 or 3 times already tonight, and it has not worked yet. Here's Daze. Daze gets around to the defender. It's Forsberg. Back in front. Shot stopped by Abisher as we enter the final minute of the third. Wiles back in front. Oh, tried to get a shot away, but he was bumped as he tried to get that one over the blocker of Tebow. There's McLean, shot wide of the net. Moen back in front to McLean, back to Moen. Shot scores. Travis Moen will bury this one for sure as the Chicago Blackhawks take a 5-2 lead in this game.
Chicago goal scored by number
Nikolitin off the draw as the Avalanche look to just bring something to their next matchup. Svatos back the other way with Bure and Nikolitin. Finds Nikolitin with a pass. Svatos there. Nikolitin can't get the shot away. Shot by Abisher there, stopped. He had held with just 11 seconds to go in the third. Forsberg on the draw. He'll lose it to McLean. McLean finds Calder. McLean still there, back in front. Calder, clean pass, got through. There's McLean again. Shot, and that'll do it. Chicago comes to Colorado on the road as a struggling team in the bottom of the league and gets a big 5-2 win over a struggling Avalanche squad who have now lost 3 consecutive games.
tonight's third star for Chicago.
We'll leave you with the 3 stars. Thanks for watching this broadcast of Avalanche hockey, and we'll catch you
Tonight's
on the next game.
Chicago number 28, Mark Bell. And tonight's first star for Chicago number 54, Pavel Vorobiev.
So obviously another tough loss there. One thing I'm going to try and play around with, just because I don't think that what's happening in these games is like actually like kind of representative of how the game should be. Like obviously we should be playing a little bit better given that we have like much better players. But I understand why the game is kind of like this. So I've changed it. I had the settings on like easy so that there was less hitting and stuff, but I went in and just changed it. So we're going to see over the next few games kind of how the gameplay changes. What I did put it on was difficult, so the highest difficulty in the game, because what I really want to see is these goaltenders be better. We've had some kind of flashes where like that Vokun game, I think Cujo had a really good game against Columbus. But for the most part, like the goalies are terrible. And every time like the puck is like sort of around the crease and like nothing's happening, they just immediately drop down. I don't know if that'll continue or if that was just a thing with easy or not, but we're going to see as we continue along here. But yes, again, the tough loss against Chicago there. Let's put that one in the rearview mirror and see if we can avenge our loss to the San Jose Sharks and get back in the win column. So as we take a look, a little bit of a difference. We're very close in the standings between these two teams. 22 and 23 points, very, very close. This is a game we need to get 2 points in, get the win, and hopefully start getting ourselves back into this playoff picture. We're going to stick with Abisher. I'm really trying to figure out if he's an issue or if what's going on here. Right now, so far, I would say we're going to stick with Abisher, and he's going to go up against Nabokov again, who had a really bad start to the game against San Jose when we played them a couple of games ago. Ever since that point, I should say, he was very, very good. One last change I made, of course, was I adjusted our strategies a little bit to try and just filter more pucks to the front of the net. I think that's where most of our goals are coming from. Adjusted the penalty kill. I think we get burned on that a little bit too much. And adjusted the power play as well. And the big one, I think, is I adjusted the defense. Right now, they were sitting at like high pressure on, I think it was staggered, so there was like a good mix of high and low pressure, or coverage, I should say. I changed that to collapsing into the slot. A lot of our goals come from directly in front of the net. I would say almost all of them do, very closely at least. And let's see if we can change that up and get some coverage into the slot and maybe prevent some of those goals. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, go down below, give it a thumbs up. And while you're there, hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out. Hit that notification bell as well while you're down there, so that you can get these videos as soon as they upload. That'll do it for episode 22, and as always, guys, I will catch you on the next one.